the lines, please, in 3, 2, 1, go.
We're off in the autonomous mode. Qualification match 29 of I don't know how many. Red Alliance speeding through, clearing off all the algae on their reef. Blue Alliance putting all their effort into scoring L4s. It looks dang near tied to me, 54 to 51. It'll be a close match, folks. I can feel it. This is a big match for all of us. 29-10 versus 16-78. Not to mention 4 other amazing teams. 50-26, 36-63 on red. 94-42, 34-78 on blue. We are seeing an Einstein match played out here at the Chezy Championship. Ooh, 50-26, so doing the victory spins a little early. They are confident in their alliance partners. I would be too if I had 29-10 on my team. If I look at my match schedule, I got 29-10 in my matches. I'm doing victory spins right off the beginning. CPR, algae up and good for the Red Alliance. Real close real-time score, 121-127. Couple points differentiating these teams. It is neck and neck, tit for tat, coral for coral, algae for algae, mist coral for mist coral. But is there a Mr. Coral? We will find out. 36-63, a little slow on the intake there. There was a coral in the way of the human loading station. They got an teeny-weeny little funneled intake from the loading station. But their human player is so good, so clean with it. Size doesn't really matter there. $20 points puts blue in the lead. We're counting down the final 20 seconds of our match. It's going to be a cage match, folks. It's going to come down to the cages. Time for the climbs, and these climbs are worth a lot of points. If you miss a climb, you may as well kiss the match goodbye. (29-10) getting all wrapped up. Ooh, that may be a miss for the Red Alliance. We will see how our referees score this one.
Scores going up on the big board. It is your Blue Alliance taking this one, 226-189. A unicorn match. All 3 bonus ranking points scored in that match. Now it's time for RSN to walk us through what just happened.
Wow. All right, Jack in the Bot staying in that rank 1 position even with a loss. What did you guys think of that match?
We said it was going to be a banger, and it definitely was. Red came out of Autonomous with a small lead, and unfortunately they could not hang on to it. What happened, Francis?
Yeah, I mean, so Red Alliance, looks like Iron Panthers had an issue at some point during the match. They sent them down to play defense. Going downtown to play defense is really difficult in this game, and especially when you're not really expecting it, it can be a little difficult. They did an admirable job given the situation. Not necessarily shut down, but more like try to save a few seconds here and there and maybe cut a cycle or two off. 2910 also missed a couple of algae as they went up during the match, and it looks like they didn't quite get their climb. They've been so dependent upon, so it didn't quite clip in this time and get up into the air. So all these things kind of putting little edges on it to give the Blue Alliance the victory in my mind.
Yeah, I think it's tough defense to play too. When there was so much coral on the ground on the blue side of the field, there's really nothing you can do to defend against all those ground pickups, just being able to entirely ignore your robot playing defense on them.
Yeah, but Red Alliance making some smart plays. At the end, they knew, again, they weren't probably able to take the victory, making sure they got all 3 of those rank points, and that's how these teams were able to sort of make the best of a losing situation, and consequently, 2910, for right now at least, still in that number 1 spot. We'll see what happens over here. Also of note, 1678, they're climbing. They're backed up to 23 right now with that match. We'll see if they can make their way back in the top 10, get in a captain position before we get to the end of the day tomorrow.
Let's look forward to match number 30. Over on the Blue Alliance, we're here at the desk calling this the Pumpkin Pie Popcorn Alliance because we have 3 food-themed teams together.
Tell us in the chat if you think that a pumpkin bread with popcorn in it would be good or bad. My guess is bad, but you never know.
You never know.
Over on Red, Stypulse is with the Buchanan, Bird Brains, and Warren. These guys, Stypulse, we've seen them. They've been ranking high. They're kind of a team that does a lot of traveling. They go outside of New York and New England, all the way out here to California. It's always great to see them and see them perform in these environments. Let's send it to the field for introductions.